Yeah, as I said earlier, one thing they don't tell you about Penang when you're looking at all the tourism brochures is how busy the streets are. There is a tremendous amount of traffic here. They do not mess around. It's a busy, busy place. As I'm walking around with my GoPro, I'm frequently running into trouble because I'm not paying attention, and some cars and motorbikes just go whipping around the corner. Yeah, look at that. It's just so busy. All these narrow streets and one-way streets, you got to learn how to navigate them. Yeah. But of course, the great thing about Penang is as you walk around, you run into some other interesting sights just passing by. Quite an interesting temple. These large incense sticks right out here on the street. These are always kind of fun because it's like being beside a campfire. They're very hot. I can feel the heat all the way from here radiating off them. There's always a lot of activity at these temples. Nice display of offerings here. And then some candles and incense over here. Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. But, oh, look at that. Always look up. It's one of the rules of Planet Doug. Always look up. There's so many things up there you wouldn't notice otherwise. It's an actual, like a bamboo stem, very tall. Single piece of bamboo. And then down at the bottom, they put some sand or something here, and they can put in incense. Actually, this all looks like incense ash. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like that before. But man, look at that. And there's another section here, part of the temple, where you can buy various items for offerings. This reminds me very much of temples that I saw in Taipei, Buddhist temples. Because one difference I noticed when I was in Thailand in particular is that the temples always struck me as rather empty. I mean, they were buildings and you could walk around, but I rarely saw this sort of activity in Thailand. The temple interiors are largely empty. There's no one inside. But I remember in Taipei, there was so much activity. There are always interesting places to go. People lighting candles, lighting incense. And then you would see men like those men there at the desks. And then they will be collecting money for various services that the temple offers. You can make donations and gain merit through various ways. So all of these are connected with that. I don't know what these are. I've never seen those before. And there's lots of other things you can buy here. Candles. There comes a time when there's just too much and they have to remove some of the incense sticks, make room for new ones. I wonder where he brings them. This is also quite interesting. I don't really know what that is. Special shrine. The candle burning in front of it. A mirror. Maybe a paintbrush. I'm sure there's a lot of symbolism there. And I was keeping an eye on the man who gathered up all of the incense sticks, and he brought them over here eventually and tossed them all into the furnace where they burn the ghost money and things like that. So that's all incense in there as well. It's just like my camera store I was talking about, where the longer you stay, the more things you see. I didn't even notice this until just now. Look at all that incense on the roof. Each one is a coil burning in a spiral. I'm surprised to see that every one is lit. So I'm pretty sure this is some sort of a special day. I don't think you would see this much incense burning on a normal day. Each one of these has a tag on it. It's probably the name of someone who donated some money and purchased one of these incense coils. Hello. Does someone here speak English? I was wondering if someone could tell me about the temple a little bit, some information.
Maybe I can.
You can?
I'm not so good.
Okay. Is there someone?
Vô cho con căn cơ mình kìa. Cái chào, bốc vô kiểu kia. Cho con biết thế nào.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Is today a special day for the temple?
9 days. The celebration is 9 days.
9 days. So what kind of celebration is it?
It's the birthday of 9 emperors. The birthday of 9 emperors.
Oh.
Most of people will take the vegetarian food.
Oh, okay. So like a vegetarian festival, you said?
It's not like this.
Okay. And it's the birthday of who?
9 emperors.
Oh, 9.
Qing dynasty, the hero now then the fight.
Okay.
Like kill by the enemy. So they are heroes, so they are brave.
I see.
So in Chinese, what always come from the human.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
No, so good.
So what is the name of this temple?
Nine Emperor God's Temple, Burma Road, Penang.
Okay. And is it dedicated to a person? Like you're doing a special celebration today.
We are all volunteer only.
Okay.
We don't take money, we just volunteer to God.
Oh, I see. And what is the celebration about?
About the Emperor God.
Emperor?
God. Then we are on vegetarian diet for 10 days.
Okay.
After the 9 days, we send off gods to the sea.
Okay. And I was really curious about these over here. I never saw this before.
Just the figurine. The figurine.
Well, this here?
This is for good health.
For good health?
Yes. Gregory. RM3.
One man,
One person.
one person.
RM 350. So to wash away the evil things in your body, and then you have a good health and luck.
Okay. So what do you do with it? Is it a candle?
No, it's not a candle. It's made of paper, and then after that, we have a medium.
Do you burn it?
Huh? Yeah.
Burn it?
Yeah.
Oh.
After the medium, do something, then they will burn it.
Oh, then they burn it.
Over.
Yeah?
100 over years already.
Over 100 years old. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
Yeah, see you.
Okay.
Hear you. So I was just speaking with some of the people inside there, and I had the impression that there was a special celebration going on. So I asked them a little bit about that, and a woman at the table told me that it's a 9-day celebration based on the birthday of an emperor from China, a very well-known and important figure in history, a great warrior of some kind, which would kind of explain a lot of the swords that you see inside this temple and some of the decorations. And the people at the table were a bit shy to speak with me, so they got on the phone and they were calling someone to come talk to me and tell me about the temple. And I thought this person, I assumed this would be their English-speaking expert, but it turns out that though he's sort of in charge of the volunteers at the temple and sort of an important person in the temple, but in fact, the people at the table probably spoke more English than he did, but he was very game, and he let me ask him some questions. And to be honest, I didn't really understand much of what he said, but perhaps if I listen to the video later, I can make out a few more things. Wow, look at that. When I was on the other side of the street, I couldn't quite take it all in because I was too close to it. But now you can see the whole temple. And the traffic. But I heard something about a vegetarian food festival taking place either just here or across Malaysia, and I'm wondering whether all these food stalls here are connected with it. I'm not sure. This is all vegetarian. Corn and chickpeas and peanuts. Let's see what's for sale along here. Ah, more like snacks. Fried sweet potato balls, fried banana. Oh. So here they make a lot of fried snacks. These look like, yeah, I've had those before. You know, things. Oh, there's the how it's made, the original dough. And they fill in the. Oh, look at that. Just fill the ladle very lightly. Throw in a few peanuts. And then into the oil it goes. And then eventually it comes loose on its own. And there's the final result. All kinds of fried goodies.
What can I do for you?
Can I get maybe like a collection of these? Like one of this?
Yeah.
One.
How much you want? We sell one is 150.
Oh, okay.
So you want buy $10 or what?
Yeah, like 10 ringgit.
10 ringgit. I mix for you.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Okay. So I've decided to try some of these, and the woman here is putting together a collection for me, like a little bit of each of them, for a total of 10 ringgit for the whole bag. So getting 1 or 2 or 3 of each. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you. That worked out really well. I love it when I don't have to make any decisions. I'm notoriously bad at making decisions, to be honest, in life and when it comes to food. This is probably how I ended up traveling a little bit, because I can't decide where I want to live. So I'm still looking. But here's the place here. So I don't know what's in the bag, to be honest. It's quite heavy for 10 ringgit, so that's a lot of food. But somewhere in there is a fried sweet potato balls, fried Chinese cake, fried banana, fried sekodok, fried vegetable, and chua chi. So I think I got 1 or 2 of each of those all in one bag for 10 ringgit. Oh, I see. She was explaining that they're 1.5 ringgit each. And if I pay 10, she'll just sort of give me a grab bag. So again, one last look at the place. Very cool. I'll try some of these in a minute. I just want to walk along here and see what else is being sold here. Here's another place. And they have fresh passion fruit juice. Maybe that's coconut, honey green tea. And here, hello.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Different types of popcorn. I guess they make it themselves. That's cool. More of a lunch place. You get some noodles and soups, I guess. And way down here, look at this. Pizza. Vegetarian pizza. Yeah, the pizza is very nice. I'm being told that the pizza, oh man, it smells good. It smells great. Hello.
Hello. This one is Chinese pizza.
How much? What is it?
Chinese pizza.
Chinese pizza.
Yeah.
So, what do you put on your pizza?
Look, I expect
What do you put on the pizza? There's
We put pineapples,
pineapple, sausage,
and some meat.
and meat. Okay.
All vegetarian.
Oh, it's all vegetarian. Okay. How much is it for one pizza? 15 ringgit. A man was walking by and he helped me out, pointed out this sign. So this is Mook's Pizza, 15 ringgit each, and they have a Hawaiian pizza and curry chicken. So the young man was telling me about the Hawaiian one. And to be honest, I haven't had anything to eat today, so I'm going to actually get one of these, the Hawaiian pizza, mainly because they actually have seating over here. And it's so rare for me to come across seating. I have to take advantage of it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I got my pizza. It was 15 ringgit. And I think I'm allowed to sit here. It feels like these tables are more connected with these places, but maybe I think they share them, so it'll be okay. I feel like I'm at risk of offending 2 entire worlds of people out there. First, because I'm having pizza for breakfast. Well, it's noon now, so it's lunch, but for me, this is breakfast. So I'm having pizza for breakfast. That'll offend 50% of the people around the world, anyone worried about health. And this is Hawaiian pizza, which has pineapple on top. And I know the world's population is split into 2 camps. There are those who are fine with it, with pineapple on pizza, and there are those who are horrified at the thought. I'm fine with it. So if you're horrified at pizza for breakfast and pineapple on your pizza, look away now. There it is. They cut it up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 little slices for me. Very good. Very good. Yeah, thank you. Very good. I just realized there's another world of people I could be offending if this was like thick crust pizza, because for some reason there are some people out there who insist only thin crust is acceptable. I take my pizza any way it comes, but this appears to be, kind of thin crust pizza. I think honestly, for a pizza aficionado, someone who truly appreciates good pizza, I don't think Mux falls into that category. It's, I mean, the crust is not very, it's not like bread-like, it's not doughy. It's more like a cookie. Like it's actually crunchy, almost like a cookie more than bread, you know? And for the overall flavor and ingredients and things like that, it's very basic. It appeals to someone like me that isn't too worried about these things. You've got some cheese, some sauce, some veggies. You know, it's not a gourmet pizza, but for someone like me who has not had breakfast yet, this is very good. Well, if you're worried about my health, continue to worry. All gone. I just worked through that pizza so quickly. And since I'm sitting here with a convenient box in front of me, I think I'll go through my grab bag of fried snacks. I don't know what each one is, but I'm just going to take each one out and then put it in the box, put it on display. Wow, okay, so that is quite a nice snack. I'm even going to take a bite. I think that's a banana one. And this one, I don't know what that is. Oh, this one is definitely banana, right? Fried banana. You can never go wrong with fried banana. I don't know what this one is made out of. Reminds me of a Dutch dish we always have at New Year's Eve, oliebollen. It actually has the shape of oliebollen. And that's the one that that caught my eye. It's why I stopped there to watch, because they were making these. A little crown, you know, kind of a peanut crown.
Yes, a peanut.
Yeah, peanuts are. Let's give this a taste.
How is it?
It's good.
Good, eh?
Yeah, very good. I love peanuts, so. There's another one, little hockey puck of a snack. And then a whole collection of these, like 5 of them. Not a lot of flavor in any of these. Very, tastes like banana, tastes like peanut, tastes like dough, fried dough. But you do get 2 packages of sauce. And I'll have them later on with the sauce. But again, if you're out there being horrified at my diet, I'm not going to eat all of these right now. These are going to be consumed probably over the next 2 days, 3 days. I don't know. We'll see. The pizza will serve as my breakfast for now. These are all very good. Time to pack up and continue on. One more bite of something. The oliebollen. See what's inside the oliebollen. Oh. That one's different. I think that is sweet potato. That's very good. I think I'll eat the sweet potato one, and then I'll pack up, and then I'll go. Moving down the street, and I came out here for a quick look, and I kind of went, whoa, because it goes on for the entire length of the street, just about. More tents and stalls all the way along. And then that's where I came from with the temple at the end. So from here, okay, a lot more snacks. And I passed a vegetarian pasta place, so maybe this whole street is a vegetarian street. I'm not sure. Could be part of the vegetarian food festival that I mentioned, but I'm not clear about that. Let's see if we can dash across. Something strikes me though, and this is something I often think about, that whenever I'm dealing with like a vegetarian restaurant or vegetarian options, there's often kind of an imperfect understanding of what vegetarian means or what I think it means. Quite often, like for example, all that food I had that was, you know, in theory vegetarian, I wouldn't really call it vegetarian. It just means that there was a lot of dough. Their version of vegetarian is no meat. But if all you do is take a dish and remove the meat, technically, of course, that's now a vegetarian dish, but not really. You'd think, what I'm saying is I'm often faced with a vegetarian menu or a vegetarian dish that actually has no vegetables in it, right? You would think you're ordering vegetarian, it should be like mountains of all kinds of delicious vegetables, but it often doesn't work out that way, which is interesting. When I was at Yummy Cottage for dinner the other night, one of my favorite dishes was the eggplant. I'm a huge fan of anything eggplant lasagna, eggplant soup. Make anything out of eggplant and I'm pretty excited. So that to me is like a vegetarian dish. So if you went down that buffet and you just heaped your plate with only the vegetable dishes, then to me that would be kind of a vegetarian meal, right? Because it's all vegetables. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking about. So there's a bunch of vegetables there. You could put a whole bunch of those together to make a nice vegetarian lunch. Would probably have been healthier than my pizza, but hey, what are you gonna do? That pizza was pretty good. Again, very busy road. This road, a lot of these smaller roads, right, get used as a kind of shortcut between busier roads. And apparently, the shortcut means they all have to turn right here. So you have to time your crossing carefully. There's a lot of snacks here that I kind of breezed past originally, so I thought I should stop for a second and take a closer look at them. These look very good. Cakes. Pandan, banana, yeah. And then some more cakes. Hot. Oh, vanilla cake. I saw the hot and I thought that meant it was spicy, but it just means it's very good. Mochi. And then, yeah, these deep fried snacks. Very similar to what I already have a knapsack full of. And they're all kind of in the same price range. What is this drink?
This soya bean.
Soya bean.
Yes, soya bean.
And that's passion fruit.
Passion fruit. Honey green tea.
Honey green tea.
Yes.
So which one do you think I should try?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit, you think?
Passion fruit, nice.
Okay, I'll have one passion fruit. I'll sit here if I can.
Okay. Take a sip.
Okay. So I'm getting the passion fruit.
Sugar?
What's that?
Sugar?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Some sugar and ice, of course. And then passion fruit. I found I was really thirsty after my pizza and the fried snacks, so I got this passion fruit drink. I don't think there's going to be a big surprise about this drink. You know, sweetened passion fruit juice should be good. Yeah, it's very nice, very light, fruity flavor. I ordered it not so much because of the flavor, but I'm trying to drink more. I've been doing this for a few months now because I came to the realization that I think I go through most of my life badly dehydrated because I just don't drink enough. I never feel thirsty. So when I was in Maysod, I tried to develop this physical habit, almost like a muscle memory, of every time I walked by the fridge in my room, I would take a drink. And as I walked towards the fridge, I wasn't feeling hungry, but or thirsty. But as soon as I took out the water bottle and started drinking, I swear I'd drink like a liter at a time. I really was thirsty, even though I didn't know about it. Anyway, so I'm just trying to force myself into habits where I have something to eat and I have something to drink, whatever it is. Normally water, but in this case, passion fruit juice. And I think this is connected to how I felt when I went out riding on the Brompton, went to the Clan Jetties here. And I got very lightheaded and dizzy. I thought I was going to, I was like not that far away from the world going black and, and fainting. And the same thing happened when I went up to Kok Lek Si, the temple. And I got very lightheaded and dizzy when I was up there from the heat and the fatigue of all the walking I did. But I think it was compounded by dehydration. Because when I was there, I bought a bottle of water, like a 1.5 liter bottle of cold water. I sat down, started to drink it. Before I knew it, I drained the whole bottle, 1.5 liters just straight into my body, and it like disappeared. I was so thirsty, my body really needed some liquid. So, trying to drink more is what I'm saying. And it appears that I've come full circle. I'm on my way back to my Airbnb, and I'm passing right by the temple where my day kind of started. I knew I was getting close because there's so much incense in the air. It's spread out over this entire neighborhood. I always like those giant slabs of apartment buildings too. You get to imagine the life of every single person and family living behind every one of those balconies, It's amazing to think of all the living going on in there behind all those walls. But yeah, here is the temple that I passed by earlier. And I wonder how many of these big ones get replaced throughout the day. How long would it take for one of them to burn down? And I wonder how they light them. What is used to light the top of them? Can you use just a normal household lantern? I mean, household lighter? Or do you need something more high-powered? I'm not sure. Oh, look at that.
Where are you going? Where?
I'm going to my Airbnb hotel. It's just over there. Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, I'm from Canada. I just noticed the incense in here, the big ones.
Okay. 1%. 1% come.
Yeah, just one person.
1%.
Yeah, I'm just traveling by myself. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
See you again.
Yeah, see you again.
Okay.
I just stopped there for a minute because I saw very large pieces of that big incense stick in the garbage there that hadn't burned all the way down to the bottom. So I guess, yeah, they replace them before they're fully burned. Maybe just for aesthetic reasons, to keep it looking nice, making it a better offering, put a fresh one in there and start burning from the top again.